Hey everybody, I just want to say I'm going to talk a little bit about horror and how I got into horror movies today. But when I was growing up in the 80s and 90s, I wasn't really supposed to watch the horror movies. You know, my mom and dad didn't really want me watching that stuff, but some of the first stuff I remember watching was I watched a lot of, Nightmare on Elm Street, and I remember my dad watching some of the Hellraisers when I was young, and it was always intriguing to me, and I just really, I really wanted to get into that, and I've pretty much been kind of addicted to that ever since, and I got into watching Halloween. We watch that as a family every year for at a Halloween time, and when I saw Scream, I was 13 years old when Scream came out, and as soon as I left the theater, I wanted to watch it again. I'm like, this movie's great. It's I'd never seen anything like that, and the way they did that, and how they're so self-aware about horror movies within that movie. And I was watching Child's Play and all the slashers, Friday the 13th and stuff. But I got into a lot of the 90s horror. I really like I Know What You Did Last Summer and Urban Legend, and then House on Haunted Hill, The Faculty, Disturbing Behavior. Some that I watch every year at Halloween time. So, I've always been into that, and I've also, been really into a lot of horror books as well. But, Stephen King and Dean Koontz are some of the main ones over the years, but, I've started to get more into others. But movies, they've just grown, and they keep producing stuff that just comes out that I really enjoy, The Conjuring and some of the haunted house and possession type movies as well. But there's so many that I could get into, and I just got this little amount of time to talk about it right now, but I will be back to talk about more here soon. And I just want to hear what maybe some of your favorite horror movies are, and what you've experienced over the years with horror and stuff, and how you got into it. Thank you.